This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 701, 10 Simple Ways to Live a Less Stressful Life by Babauta of Zen Habits.net. And I'm Justin Malik, your very own personal narrator. Happy Saturday and Veterans Day. Thank you to all the veterans out there. And welcome to Optimal Living Daily, where I narrate the best blogs I can get permission from to help you optimize your life. I have a post from Babauta of the massive site Zen Habits. But before we get to it, thank you to Talkspace for sponsoring this episode. Talkspace is an online therapy company that makes therapy affordable, confidential, and convenient. They let you choose from over 1,500 licensed therapists. For a special offer just for you, come by Talkspace.com/old. That's Talkspace.com/OLD. I'm going to keep this intro nice and short, so for now, let's jump right in as we optimize your life. 10 Simple Ways to Live a Less Stressful Life by Babauta of Zen Habits.net. Quote, if you ask what is the single most important key to longevity, I would have to say it is avoiding worry, stress, and tension. And if you didn't ask me, I'd still have to say it. George F. Burns. Stress is a major problem for many people. A hectic, stressful job, a chaotic home life, bills to worry about, and bad habits such as unhealthy eating, drinking, and smoking can lead to a mountain of stress. If your life is full of stress like mine once was, there are some simple things you can do to get your life to a more manageable level. Now, your life will probably never be stress-free. I don't think that's even desirable, even if it is possible, because stress is something that challenges us and helps us grow at a reasonable level. But when stress gets too high, it causes us to be unhappy and unhealthy. It wasn't that long ago when I was working long hours in a very stressful job with little time for my family, smoking and eating fatty foods and not exercising. I had a lot of debt and too many bills. I was unhappy and stressed out all the time. I was losing hair. Okay, actually that was because of genetics, but still, I was pretty stressed. So I made some drastic changes. I quit my job. I simplified my life. I quit smoking and started exercising and eating healthier. I began to eliminate my debt, and I learned some habits that, when applied on a daily basis, can really transform the way you live in a positive way. How did I do all of this? One thing at a time. I didn't do a major rehaul of my life. I changed one habit a month, and gradually over the course of a year or two, changed a lot of things in my life. I won't guarantee that all of these will work for you. They work for me, but each person is different. Pick and choose the ones that will work best for you, and give them a try, one at a time. Number 1, one thing at a time. This is the simplest and best way to start reducing your stress, and you can start today, right now. Focus as much as possible on doing one thing at a time. Clear your desk of distractions. Pick something to work on. Need to write a report? Do only that. Remove distractions such as phones and email notifications while you're working on that report. If you're going to do email, do only that. This takes practice and you'll get urges to do other things. Just keep practicing and you'll get better at it. Number 2, simplify your schedule. A hectic schedule is a major cause of high stress. Simplify by reducing the number of commitments in your life to just the essential ones. Learn to say no to the rest and slowly get out of commitments that aren't beneficial to you. Schedule only a few important things each day and put space between them. Get out of meetings when they aren't absolutely essential. Leave room for downtime and fun. Number 3, get moving. Do something each day to be active. Walk, hike, play a sport, go for a run, do yoga. It doesn't have to be grueling to reduce stress. Just move. Have fun doing it. Number 4, develop one healthy habit this month. Other than getting active, improving your health overall will help with the stress, but do it one habit at a time. Eat fruits and veggies for snacks, floss every day, quit smoking, cook something healthy for dinner, drink water instead of soda. One habit at a time. Number 5, do something calming. What do you enjoy that calms you down? For many people, it can be the get moving activity discussed earlier. But it could also be taking a nap or a bath or reading or having sex, which can also be considered a get moving activity if you do it for longer than 5 minutes. Other people are calmed by housework or yard work. Some people like to meditate or take a nature walk. Find your calming activity and try to do it each day. Number 6, simplify your finances. Finances can be a drain on your energy and a major stressor. If that's true with you, figure out ways to simplify things. Automate savings and bill payments and debt payments. Spend less by going shopping at malls or online, much less. Find ways to have fun that don't involve spending money. Number 7, have a blast. Have fun each day, even if it's just for a few minutes. I like to play with my kids. They take my mind off everything and are really hilarious. I also like to play sports, again, often with my kids. Board games are fun. Again, can be a fun activity. Whatever you choose, be sure to laugh. Number 8, get creative. Throwing yourself into a creative activity is another great way to de-stress and prevent stress. I like writing, but others like to paint or play music or sketch or make pottery or do interior design or build things. Number 9, declutter. This is a favorite of mine. I like to take 20 to 30 minutes and just go through a room, getting rid of stuff we don't use or need anymore. I look around at anything that's cluttering up a room and get rid of it or find a better place for it. When I'm done, I have a nice, peaceful environment for work, play, and living. Do this a little at a time. It can be one of your fun activities. Number 10, be early. I will admit that it's hard to be early when you have to get 6 kids ready. Seriously, try it. But being late can be very stressful. Try to leave earlier by getting ready earlier or by scheduling more space between events. Things always take longer than normal, so schedule some buffer time, extra time to get ready, to commute, to do errands before you need to be somewhere, to attend a meeting before another scheduled appointment. If you get somewhere early, it's good to have some reading material. Quote, loafing needs no explanation and is its own excuse. Christopher Morley. You just listened to the post titled 10 Simple Ways to Live a Less Stressful Life by Babauta of Zen Habits, and&nbsp. And big thanks again to my sponsor for today's episode, Talkspace. The topic today is something a mental health professional can work with you on. And Talkspace, the online therapy company, makes it easy to connect with an experienced, licensed therapist. They have over 1,500 of them who you can pick based on your preferences and for a fraction of the price of traditional therapy. You can send your therapist text, audio, or video messages, or do a live video chat. It's up to you, which I love. Talkspace therapists are fully licensed and they go through a rigorous screening process in addition to thousands of hours of supervised professional training. So to get matched with your perfect therapist, come on over to Talkspace.com/old. As a special offer just for you, you can use the code OLD to get $30 off your first month, all while showing support for this podcast. That's the code OLD and Talkspace.com/OLD. Talkspace, therapy for how we live today. And that'll do it for today. Again, have a happy Veterans Day. Thank you to everyone who has served. Hope you're having a great weekend. And I'll see you tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.
Hey, this is Dan from the Optimal Finance Daily podcast, which is a lot like this show, except more focused on personal finance. Justin handpicks the best posts he can find from blogs and authors like Ramit Sethi, Mr. Money Mustache, and more, and I read them to you 5 days a week. So if you enjoy this podcast, come on over and subscribe to Optimal Finance Daily too. And together, we'll optimize your financial life.
You've been listening to Optimal Living Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.